Okay, let's go see this. Give me 1 second. Okay, perfect. Okay, hello, welcome everybody to this is literally our first Crafty Wednesday for this 2025. Thank you so much. Everything looks great. So right here we pretty much have the recording is going to be on my YouTube. The recording right here, you guys will be able to see it later on if you didn't get to watch it tonight. Okay, so let's go ahead, share this live. If you did not get your files here, you can go right ahead on my website and you can get the file from there. Okay, so to begin with, I'm gonna leave the base for the end. We're gonna do the base at the end. So we're gonna start, let's start with the number 5. So I'm gonna start with the number 5. Let me show you really quick what we will be doing tonight. So tonight we are going to be doing this cute centerpiece. So this centerpiece is pretty much something to be used by the cake table. You could use it by the cake table. So it's super cute because it has, class of 2025. So it's a great way for you to decorate your cake table. Okay. So things that you need to do this project. Obviously, you need cardstock. This is all made out of cardstock. I do work with paper crafting. That's why everything is cardstock. Charisse is YouTube froze or is it good? Because on my page it's looking like it's frozen. Okay, so the first thing that you need in order to do this project is you need cardstock. The next thing that you need is you need either a Silhouette Cameo or you need a Cricut machine in order for you to cut this file. Okay, then the next thing that you need in order for you to be able to do this file is you're gonna need some fairy lights, just like this one's right here. You need some fairy lights. You're gonna need glue, and you're gonna need, of course, the best foam tape. That's weird. Let's see if it's getting out and coming back. Okay, so you need foam tape. So all this stuff that you see, except for the cardstock, you do find it on my website. On my website, you will find the file of the project we're making tonight. You can find the foam tape, you can find the fairy lights, and you can even find the glue. So everything in one place. Okay, so we're gonna put that aside. I'm gonna put that aside, and we are going to start with the number 5. These are tiny numbers, so you're gonna have to have patience to put them together. But trust me, they are not hard to put them on. First Crafty Wednesdays of 2025. Yes, Kathy, this is our first Crafty Wednesday for 2025. Thank you for joining. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna put this 2 pieces on the side. Oh, the other thing before I forget, in the file I also added the girl version. So as you can see, this one has the boy version. In the file, you also have the girl version in case, I don't know, you get a request, but they tell you I want a girl, not a boy. Then you also have the girl version for it, okay? So that's the boy. So we're gonna start with the numbers. So this is gonna be the one that's gonna be behind it. Okay, cool. So we're gonna grab this 5 first. So you got 3 5s. This one, the printed backwards, perfect, because this has the shiny, nice cardstock of it. That's gonna go on the back, so it could kind of cover the ugly glue. I'll show you in a little bit, but you need 3 5s for this one. Okay, so let's get started. I'll put 2 5s on the side, and then I'm gonna put this 5 here. Okay. So now, some people send me messages telling me, what does it mean that the red numbers is what I use as guidance? So if you look at the red numbers that I put on the instructions in the file, the red numbers have this little marks, like a square, a circle, a triangle. That's what it has. Right now, I'm not looking at my cat. Let me see if I can open this up and I can tell you exactly where it goes. Um, let's see, so I can tell you exactly where everything goes and not just assuming or guessing. I normally guess on it. I don't work with like with the marks in front of me for me to see exactly where everything goes. Okay, so if you look at the red number 5 on your screen, it has that the triangle is going to go on the top, the circle is going to go on your left right over here, and then your square is going to go on the bottom. So that's all that is. That's just for you to use it as guidance as to where these pieces are going to go. So now that I know that my triangle is going to go in the top, I know that that one's going to go up here. And now I know that my little circles are going to go right here. And then my little squares are going to go down here. Okay. So different people have different ways to show you. This is the way that I have these numbers. But that's what that is. That's for you to use the guidance as to where everything goes. Okay. So the other thing that I like to do is I like to do the tricky parts first. The tricky parts are the parts that are in the inside. So I like to do those first. So since my square goes on the bottom, I'm going to check where in the bottom it goes. So I believe this one's going to go here, 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 and here. Okay. So that's not gonna cover my tricky part right here, but I believe my circle is gonna be the one that's gonna cover my tricky part right over here. So let's see. Yep, so this tricky part is gonna go here. So I'm gonna start with my circle first. So now what I'm gonna do to my walls, these are the walls, I'm gonna start folding wherever I see my cut lines or my folding lines. These files come with cut lines, not with score lines. So you're gonna start folding every single tab. That's what it is. Every single tab, you're gonna start folding it like that. Okay. So the paper that I'm using, one side is like the plain solid side with no decoration, no texture, no color. This part is like the shiny color. So I'm gonna put my, hold on, I think I need to bring this down a little more. I feel like it's a little bit too high. There. So my shiny part, my decoration, I'm gonna put it on the outside so it could look nice and pretty. Okay. So this is gonna go right over here like this. So I'm gonna start putting that in there like that, in there. So this is gonna go like this, just like this. So we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna start gluing our tabs to our number 5. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my glue. I'm gonna use this glue. You could use any glue that you want. You could use beacon glue, you could use burley or glue, whichever glue you feel more comfortable with, or whichever one you have in hand out of those two. Oh, well, those are the ones that I use. I don't know which ones you guys use, but those are one of my favorite glues. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right here. Open up my top over here. And let's start doing it like that. Okay. So we're just gonna grab it here, push it in, push that in, and put a little pressure. And it's gonna go right there, like that. You see? Just put a little pressure and that's it. And then continue gluing the rest of the tabs. So you guys notice that I found the sign that goes on this side, and then I kind of like figure it out by putting them together to know exactly where they go. Okay, there. Put glue right here, and then you just continue doing the rest. Then right here, like this, push it in. Like that. Okay. And this side. And we're gonna put it here and there. And then with your finger you can come and put a little pressure, making sure that that it glues. Okay. And now we're gonna come, and I'm not gonna do this tab. Actually, let me see. No, I'm gonna continue with the bottom part right here, and I'm gonna glue it to this tab and go around. So remember, the square goes on the bottom. So I'm gonna grab my other wall, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I just did, which is folding all my tabs. Okay. Remember, the nice texture and color goes on the outside, so it could show on your number 2. Okay, so most likely this one goes here, there. Okay. So it does goes here. Now, now that we're connecting this tab to this, do not make the mistake of gluing the top on the outside, because then it will look ugly. It will show this ugly part there. The top is gonna go glue on the inside, so you have a nice clean look right there. Okay, so tops on the inside, not on the outside, on the inside. I'm gonna put glue right here, and might as well put a little bit of glue on the bottom so I can glue it. The only tops that go on the outside are the ones that literally go on the back, not on the sides. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here, like this. Put that one on the bottom, like that. Then come over here. Like that. Perfect. And then we're gonna continue gluing all the other tabs around it. Okay. Same thing right here. Push it in. Nicely. Let's tap the screen. Let's give us some hearts so we can have more people joining. Let's keep the chat going. Like that. Okay. Perfect. And then we have one last piece, which is going to be this one right here. And then you can kind of notice that this big piece is going to go on the top. So same thing, you're going to start folding everything. Folding your tops again. Okay, like that. Like that. So I'm gonna glue this part right here first. Like that. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here because that's gonna grab to the bottom. Okay. That one's gonna go glue there. And then my top is gonna go right there. Make sure that you line them up nicely, like that. Perfect. There, that one's gonna go there. Flip it over and now put glue on the other tops. Perfect. And just continue gluing the whole thing. So this one might become a little bit complicated to you if you're making this one tonight. And it might be because it's a little bit small. Like this one's super small. It's literally 5 inches. But normally the 3D letters or 3D numbers that we do for like our customers, regularly they are 7 inches tall. So the 7 inches ones are super easy to make. So if you learn to make this one tonight and you do it, 7 inches 3D numbers or letters are gonna be a piece of cake for you. I guarantee you that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, leave a comment, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Or the girls that are here in the chat, that they've been here with me longer, they also might have the answer for you. Okay, perfect. So now once that part is done, you're gonna grab the number 5 and you're gonna put it right here, and you're also going to glue that one. So for this part, what I like to do is I like to put glue in all my tops, just like you see me doing it here. I'm gonna put glue on all the tops. Perfect. The other thing that I would also recommend if you're gonna start doing 3D numbers, 3D letters, use at least 80-pound cardstock, because 65-pound cardstock is too weak. Okay, and then you're gonna grab your number 5 and you're gonna put it right on top of it. And what you're gonna do is with your fingers, you're kind of going to start giving it the shape, just like you see me doing here. See, start pressing here, pressing there, moving here, moving there. and you kind of giving the shape to your number 5. See, like for example right here, need to put a little pressure here so I could grab both. Over here as well, the top. See, put a little bit there, like that. Right there. Hold it a little bit until it's like nicely set up and glue. Like that. Over here, you see I'm pushing in a little bit, making sure that I line them up nicely. Over here, looks like I need to pull that back a little. There. Perfect. See? And that's how you get a perfect number. Now, this is one of the reasons also why I do prefer this glue, and it's because it does not dry it up right away. So it gives you the option to do exactly what I'm doing, moving my cardstock so it could line up perfectly. And that way you have a number 5. So now on this ugly part right here, we're gonna put the 5 that we cut backwards. So the ugly part goes like this, the shiny part is gonna go on the back like that. So then right now you just come here and just glue the Q number 5 so you can have a nice 5 from both sides, so you don't see the ugly tabs over here because we have them all covered. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna come and put our number 5 right over here like that. Like that. Perfect, right? Look, we have a perfect number 5. See, all my lines, my sides are lined up nicely. Nothing's coming off. There's no holes. It's just perfect. Make sure that glue's there. There. Okay. So now we're gonna bring in our decoration. Our decoration is super fast and easy. And for this part, we're gonna use white foam tape. So we're gonna grab my white foam tape. I already have some here. But this is how the foam tapes come. Nice and perfect. But I already have one started, so I'm gonna use this one. And what is the foam tape going to do? The foam tape is gonna help you with the 3D effect. I mean, it's already a 3D number, but still you wanna use the foam tape so you can give the 3D effect to the decoration of your number, okay? And then we take this out. This is double side foam tape. Okay, and then we're gonna come and we're gonna put this right over here. Line up there nicely, right there, like that. That's weird, that because I left this hole right here, it shows a little hole. The thing is that I have a lot of foam tape that I could use there. So I miss where I can get the template. The template, you find it on my website. It's not one template. It's actually four or more templates. This month brings 4 Wednesdays, so that means there's 4 templates. But being that this, as I explained to you guys before, I'm doing this for my son's graduation. You guys are probably gonna run with luck, and we'll probably end up doing more than 4, but I do not want to promise that, because I don't want nobody coming at me saying, hey, you said it was going to be more than 4. Okay, so now this one, you see how I'm using a different glue, and the reason why I love this glue is because it's not as messy as the Beacon. This one has this precise tip on it that help us not do too much mess. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna glue this number 5 on top of that, just like that. There. Perfect. Okay. If you want to use foam tape for this part, by all means, you can go and do it. But I actually prefer glue like this. There you go. Okay. So that's glue. And then now we are going to put our decoration, which is this guy right over here. He's going to go right there. So for this part, I'm going to use my black foam tape. I should have checked. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. So it's gonna go like this. Okay, so it's gonna go one here, one here, 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 and here. Okay, so what the black foam tape is gonna do is gonna pretty much help me.
Excuse me, you want some water?
Yes, please. What this is gonna help me is how will you say that? Okay, I'm trying to find the word. Blend. It's gonna blend in. So being that it's a black foam tape, it's gonna help me blend in. Okay. So let's come right over here. Line this up to this, like that, and like that. And there you have it. And there we have our number 5. I totally prefer this black glitter color, but I didn't have any more left. That's why I'm using this one, but it's okay because I'm planning on keeping this one, so I'm just gonna take it off the other one and just put it on top. Okay, so we just finished with our number 5. Now let's go ahead, put this aside, and let's do our number 2. But we're gonna do the big 2. I'm trying to do the big ones first, then we're gonna do the small ones. So this is the big one. This one didn't even need to, because this one's gonna be with lights. Okay. So I'm gonna put that. And the same thing, we are gonna check our guidance, and we're gonna see exactly where everything goes, okay? So for the number 2, same thing. Triangle goes on the top, circle goes on the side, and then square goes on the bottom. So I'm gonna start with this part right here because it's the one that looks a little bit more like intricate, like it's it's hard to work with. Because if you do, I'm gonna give you the little tip so you kind of like get it, like why those gabbies start from the middle and not from the outside. Because if I was to set this up and put this on the outside, then it becomes, you know, our hands are not too tiny, they're not small, so it becomes a little bit difficult when you come and you start gluing on the inside. So I don't know if you guys notice, I always try to do like the intricate parts, the parts that are on the inside, before I work on the outside. So I work in, out, not out and in. Because look, let's say we have this one already here, like this. Like, let's say I already glued that one. And then I have to come and then glue this one in here. And look, like my big hand and this tiny number is really hard for it to fit in, okay? So that's why we're gonna start from the inside. So this is the piece that's gonna go right over here on this part. So we're gonna come and we're gonna start folding our tops just like we did before with our number 5. We're gonna start folding everything, okay? Yeah, wait, start the left. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's see. To my knowledge, I believe this one should go like this, then that one there, that one there, that one there, that one there, there, and there, like this. Perfect. It's kind of like a puzzle, so you kind of check where your tabs will go, because each wall, the top is made exactly like the size towards this number. So like if you were to put another one, it's not gonna work. Okay. So now we're gonna open them up and put glue on them, and then continue just gluing it around. Okay. So we're gonna glue that one. We're gonna glue this one. That one, this one. That. Little bit of glue here and there, like that. Okay, let's put glue here. Perfect. And that one's gonna go in here. Like that. Okay, let's put a little pressure so this can stay together. A little bit of pressure with your nail. If you don't have nails, you can always use a bone holder, and you can do the bone holder. I'm sorry, bone folder, and you can also do that. Do the little pressure there. Yeah, I should have done it this afternoon, actually. That restacking, I should have done it this afternoon. I think I forgot. But yeah, I'll do it after the live. Because there's a couple of girls that have been asking about the one. It's funny how when it's there, you guys don't get it. And then once it's not there, you guys go ahead and want it. So I'll add it. I'll add it for you guys. Okay, perfect. So now that that's done, we're going to come and do the top. But before we go ahead and do the top, you're going to do something quickly to this. And the black piece that comes in the file, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it in here. But you're going to put it in here with foamies, okay? So for this one, I'm actually going to use my 6mm foam tape. So that can give like an extra depth on it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my 6mm. These ones are perfect because they're super nice and thin, but they are super thick. They're actually thicker than this one. You see the difference? So these ones are 3mm, and then these other ones are 6mm, and I have them in a bunch of different colors. Okay, so I'm gonna take a strip and I'm gonna start by putting it right here, like that, just like that. And I'm gonna grab another one, and we're gonna put it right over here, like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna take off my foam tape. Yeah, this might become a little bit difficult when putting it together, the other walls, but it's more difficult to put this inside once the walls are in. So let's go ahead and this on it. And like that. There you go. So I just added my little foam tape to put inside, and I'm putting that one there. Okay, so next step, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab our light. And we're gonna open up our light. Like this. It would have been a really good idea if I would have turned on my hot glue for this step. I turn on my hot glue. So now right here, the black one has a hole, but the white one didn't. And yeah, I forgot to make a hole on the white one. I should have made a hole on the white one. But there's nothing that doesn't have a solution. All I have to do is a little hole, right where my black one does have a hole. So all I'm doing, I'm going through there and making a tiny hole on the white one, because I'm gonna bring through the white, I'm gonna bring in my fairy lights, like this. Like that. I'm warming up my my glue gun, so I can use it. Okay, so I'm just twisting my lights here. Okay. There. Back. Just twist your lights nicely. Like that. So you can start bringing this lights over here. See how I'm kind of like matching my lights? Like I'm putting one on top, one on the bottom. All I'm doing is fixing my lights, being that this is a tiny number. That's all I'm doing, fixing my lights. I didn't lose nobody yet, right? Nobody got lost with the lights yet. Okay, kind of matching this up like that. See, I'm kind of making them short since this is a long cape. Okay, perfect. It's gonna go there, there. It's gonna go right there. And this one. Back that like that. Okay. Let's see what we light it up. Don't make the mistake that I just made right now, not checking my light before I did this whole work. Please check your lights before you even start working, just in case. Let's see. Okay, it works. I didn't work for nothing. Okay, and that's gonna go like that. Let me make sure, because my 2 is gonna go right here. Make sure we hide it. So we're gonna put it like on the corners. Okay. So we're gonna glue them like on the corners over here. So let's bring our glue gun. And let's start by gluing this one right here. So I'm gonna go on the sides. This one. And then right over there. Let me see my 2. Okay, I could put it on this all the way on the corner end. Like that. Perfect. Right there. And let's go this one. Okay, and right over there. There. So we have our lights right there. Now we're gonna come and we're gonna put foam tape on this one too, so that can have a little bit of depth as well. I need one more on the top right here. And on the top over here. Right there. And then on the top. There. Okay, Now I'm gonna add my Y2. Okay, so now you're gonna come in here and you're gonna add your 2 down like that. So it's gonna look like this, just like this. It's gonna be coming off a little bit, but it's gonna be showing your lights and the torso. And then you can kind of come over here and like push in. The good thing is that this is is wire, so you can kind of like move it around. If you see that it's showing, you could like move it around there. So we pretty much did part of the wall on the outside, and then we did the whole decoration that's gonna go inside. This is not going to be a shaker cake topper. This is just pretty much a 3D number with lights. And now we're gonna go and we're gonna add the rest of our walls to the number 2. Okay, and now goes this part that is gonna be the one that goes right over here. Like this. This is gonna be the one that goes right here. So let's put glue. Let's clean this out. Let's put glue on our top over here. So those 2 can connect right here, like this. Perfect. There. Okay. Ah, qué boba. Mira, make a mistake. I'm trying to put this one here and that one doesn't go there. That one goes on the bottom. It's this one that goes here. See, even the teacher can make a mistake. Sorry. Good thing nothing messed up. There. That's the one that goes there. Yeah, you can still go get this project. Well, right now I only have it available as a bundle. Once I was supposed to put it up as a single, but I'll put it as a single project after the live. Powder glue. Let's start glue on this part right here. See, on this part right here, you can grab something that you can kind of put pressure so the glue can Let's glue. Perfect. Now I'm gonna grab the last piece and same thing, just fold it, fold it, fold it. And now this one's gonna go right in here, like this. Okay. So let's put glue on our top over here. Glue on the bottom. And let's glue right there. This one's a little bit complicated than the 5, but that's because, no, there's no acetate. You can add acetate if you want to. That's totally like up to you. If you want to put the acetate, you can put it. This is what I was talking about, the bone folder. This is what I was referring to. Sides like this ones that you can't get in to put pressure to the glue, you could use a bone folder. Perfect. So everything's nicely glued. There you go. So now we have that nicely glued. And the next thing you do is you're gonna add this decoration right here. You're gonna glue it right over here. And this part right here, if you do want to add a piece of acetate, if you want to add a piece of acetate right here, just because you feel like it will look better, or just for preference, if you do want to add a piece of acetate, you can duplicate the black number, and you could use the black number to put it right here. Just cut it in acetate. That's totally fine if you guys want to do that. So now I'm gonna add this part right here. See how right here I have to come and kind of squeeze my two from there, from here, and from here. And I just squeeze so it can match nicely. Let's do the squeeze here. Like that. Give a little push here. And a little bit of that. And a little bit right here. You just kind of this part right here, go push in, push out, till it's nicely lined up, where you're completely happy with the result. Okay. Try to put my chubby fingers in here. Perfect. And just like that, I get a perfect number 2 there. And you guys want to see, and that's the lights. I don't know, you guys need to like cover a little. Oh, right there. That's how the lights look like. See? Okay. Perfect. So now that our number 2 is done, we can go ahead and do the other number 2 might as well, since we struggle so much making this one. Let's just do the other one and get it over with, okay? Let's go struggle one more time with the other number 2. This was extra, I didn't need it. And remember, the other number 2 is super tiny. It's smaller. But it's okay. We got this. We got this. We could do this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now remember, the other 2 and the 0 are super tiny, are way smaller. What was I thinking? Esto los puedes vender depende del tamaño. Si vas a hacer el tamaño regular de 7 pulgadas, los puedes vender entre, te diría, 20, 25. Because of the light. Now, if you don't do light on it, you could do like 18. Okay. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so remember, this piece goes over here, which is the circle. Goes on this side. I'm gonna do this side first, right over here, like that. Okay. Let's get our glue. Cada número por todo, no, cada número. Cada número, si tú vas a hacer cada número de 7 pulgadas o más, cada número te costaría como eso, como unos 20, 25. Estos números que son bien chiquititos, si vas a vender este centro de mesa así como ya yo lo tengo hecho, no lo vendas en menos de unos 50. Porque cada número prácticamente, como están así de chiquito, los estarías vendiendo que como en 15. Mira, y todavía sí, si los vendes en 15 a los de luces, son 15 y 15, son 30. En los dos que tienen luces. Los otros dos que no tienen luces, digamos que los vendas en 10. Y ahí ya está, 15, 15, 30 y 20, 50. Y prácticamente por la base no estarías cobrando. Pero ya como que es parte. Y la base no es complicada de hacer. So, ahí sí valdría la pena. Pero menos de 50 no se debería de dar este centro de mesa. Okay. And this one is going to be the same step as we did with the other one. We're going to put foam tape to give the extra depth on it. make our hole. Yes, these foamies are 6 mm, the one that I'm using right now. Okay, now let's go back to our fairy light. Let's check it, make sure it works. Yep. And we're gonna put it through here. Good thing that this is wire. Yes, this two is smaller. This two is 3 inches, 4 inches. The other one was 5 inches. This one's 2 inches. I'm sorry, 4 inches. Okay, perfect. Now let's do the same thing. Let's glue it on the sides. Right there. Bring it up. God bless the ones with tiny fingers in this project. How do they do it? The girls that work with like miniature projects. think this one's gonna have to stay right here. So now let's go, and that's our foamies here. May I ask why the two are different sizes? Because of the way I did the design, I decided that 20 was going to be tiny and 25 was going to kind of stand out. Just about preference of design. Oh, so you didn't see the project, like the project that I'm doing? Oh, I posted I did a post like right before I joined. I did a post, not before I joined, like an hour prior to joining, inviting everyone to come to Crafty Wednesday. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this around and we're gonna come and we're gonna put it right over here. So let's see. Okay, so that goes good there, and that one goes there. Like that. And now we're gonna come and we're gonna the next one. Thank you. Okay. So now put this one down right and bring this in like that. Okay, remember what I told you, that on the parts that your fingers cannot reach, use your boom holder. Okay, so that's there. and we're gonna this piece over here. Okay. Okay, and continue gluing everything else. And then like a little box. Closing everything. This is challenging because they're small. Yes, I totally understand. It is a little challenging because of all the tiny numbers. Yes. But nothing that we can't do. We got this. Trust me, you guys could do this. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. You guys can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. But we will get it. Yes, you guys will definitely get it. Put in pressure, making sure that it glues. There. Okay, that's done. And now we add our little piece of the number 2 right there. Do you like, that's a good remark that you made, Terry. Now here goes my question to everybody. Do you guys prefer easy projects or do you guys prefer challenging projects? What do you guys prefer, easy or challenging? Talented and supportive. Challenging. I prefer challenging projects, to be honest. I don't like easy projects. I get bored of easy projects. There. That's our number 2. Our tiny number 2. So that's our tiny number 2. And this is our big number 2. Look at the difference in size. One's small, one's big. So our tiny hands, not too tiny, had to do this tiny thing. Okay, so our 2s are done, our 5 is done. Now the last one that we gotta do is our 0. Challenging, challenging. Oh my God, we already went over. We already went over our hour. We already went over an hour. I hope I didn't bore you guys tonight. And if I bore you guys, go drink a cup of coffee and come back. I'll let you go. Drink a cup of coffee and come back. Okay. So, same thing with the number 0. We do the inside first, then we do the outside. Okay? So we're gonna start folding. We need our pretty side inside. Okay. So, on this one, you are not going to fold it like this. You are not going to fold it like this. You are going to fold it the opposite way. So you're gonna go like this, totally opposite. Why are we going opposite on this one? Because we want the shimmer color, the nice color, to show on the O when we have it like this. When we have it there, we want the pretty side to show. If you do it like this, the ugly side is gonna show. So if you're using a cardstock like me, for example, this one has like a nice shimmer look. You want the nice shimmer look to show. So you're gonna grab this piece that goes inside and you're gonna fold it opposite. Now you are not going to glue this top right here and the inside of it like this. Don't be tempted to do that, because then once people see your number 0, it's gonna show that the top is right over there. So the top goes on the outside so you can have a nice and clean look right there. So it's gonna look like this, okay? So you're gonna grab and you're gonna put, see, all the letters, you've been putting the glue on the outside top. For this part inside of the number 0, you're gonna put the glue on the shimmer nice part on whatever your cardstock, on the pretty side of your cardstock, and you're gonna glue it to the outside of the ugly side. So it's gonna look like this. Like this. See, so the pretty side is inside. Now you're gonna come and you're gonna bring your O and you're gonna put this through here like this, just like that. And then you're gonna open up your tops like that. Okay, and of course we're gonna start gluing it. and there. Just like that. Okay, and now we're gonna start putting our other sides. These sides are pretty much the same. If you notice, one side is the same and then the other side is the same. These two tops are pretty much the same. These two walls. Okay. Now we're at the other side. Okay, bring it here. Like that. Pull pressure. This is one of the easiest numbers to make. The O or the 0 are super easy to make. This glitter cardstock is from Joann's, and the name of it is Glass Slipper. That's the name of it, Glass Slipper, and it's from Joann's. Perfect, and then we come and we add our last piece on top. Same thing, you push one side, you push the other until it's nicely lined up. And that's your 0. Okay. Then we're gonna come and we're gonna add our little decor to it. My big tool has lights. You did it! Yay! You added the lights. Good job. See, it's all about the challenge. Putting your mind to it and you get it done. There you go. Our little zero's done. Now let's do the little decoration that's gonna go inside the 0, which is the little gown. I'm gonna add the gown to it. Okay, and we're gonna add some foam tape to this, but I don't want to add the 6mm. I'm gonna add a little bit of the 3mm. I don't want to make it too high, so I'm just gonna do with the okay. So we're gonna line this up with the bottom right there and right there. Perfect. I'm gonna grab another piece. The other white one right in the middle. And same thing, we're gonna line it up with the bottom like that, and it goes right there, right there. And same thing with this one. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Betsy, don't forget to check your email. Same thing with this one. Line it up with the bottom. With this part right here, you line it up. Oh, I put the wrong piece. Right there. There. And then this one's gonna go right over here. Like that. So now we're gonna add foam tapes. And then fold tape here. You know, I did a similar number, like the 0, similar to this one that I'm doing here with you guys, back in 2020. Okay, bring our 2, our 0, and fix this up here nicely there, like this. So we got our 2, we got our 0, we got our next 2, and then we have our 5. 2025. Okay, and then the last step, now that we're done with all of this, our last step is to make the base, and that's it. And then after the base, we'll just put it together. So my base, I decided that I wanted to do it in the color gray. Notice that the base, it is like 14 inches long. In order for you to cut it in your mat to make it fit on a 12 by 12 cardstock, this one fit on a 12 by 12 cardstock, but I literally, when I cut it, as you can see here, I put it in an angle. So by putting it on an angle, I made it fit on a 12 by 12 cardstock. Yes, we do waste a lot of paper, but we can always keep these scraps. So yes, you could do it. You just have to make sure that you do it on an angle on your mat. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start folding our sides right here, like this. Folding, folding. Folding, fold. Okay, and this one's gonna fold like this, and it's gonna go glue right there, like that. Okay. But before you glue it, bring this piece right here and glue this little part. Put a little bit of glue on your top over here. Notice that this has a little tab up here, and glue it right there. Just hold it right there. Come to this side and do the same thing. Okay, now come and put glue on this whole thing right here. Fold it and glue it right there. like that. Make sure you push it in. They're all supposed to line up nicely, that it has to stay like in a nice 90-degree angle when you glue it together. Hello, Ryan. Just hold it and make sure that, thank you for the likes, that this glue doesn't come up. There's some pros and some cons about this glue. Like there's times that I need it like not to glue right away, so it's awesome when it doesn't glue right away. But then there's moments that we want it, that it like to glue immediately, and then it doesn't, and that's when it pisses me off. Okay, now it looks like it glue. Okay, so now we're gonna do the next one. Put this one aside. Same thing. Fold it, fold it. And it goes like this. Okay, and then thank you for the gifts, ladies. Okay, now we're gonna put glue right over here. We're gonna make sure we put enough glue so it doesn't come out. And then fold it up. Okay. Make sure it's nicely hold it right here and make sure that it doesn't come off. See, if you let it go, it comes off. If you're good with hot glue, you could use hot glue only if you're good with it. I don't feel comfortable with hot glue. That's why you guys don't see me using hot glue. I like making my boxes or 3D letters or numbers or anything like that. That's done. Like now this is gonna come glue right here, and then the other part, and then we're pretty much done. We almost done with this. So wake up. Now some of you guys probably fall asleep. It took longer than anticipated. Well, not really, because I mean, at the end of the day, we did the 4 3D numbers, even though they were all not like sophisticated with too many decorations. But still, you know, takes its time. I got halfway. I'll finish tomorrow. Te cansaste, Becky. Remember, you say you win in this Crafty Wednesday. You said it. I'm here just watching, making dinner. Ooh, what you cooking? What you cooking? That's it. That's your base. Oh, I'm missing a piece. This one. And that's my base. Now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna put our numbers together. We're putting this together. Okay, and our 2 is gonna go glue right there. Okay, our 2 is gonna go right over here. So one is gonna cover the ugly part, and two is gonna help us keep our design together. There you go. And then our 0 is gonna go right over here. So our 0 goes right there like that. Now we're gonna add the glue to our 2 right over here on the bottom and on the bottom here. We're gonna bring in our base and we're gonna put in our two and 0 nicely there. Like this. Make sure that it fits right there. Like that. Then we're gonna bring our other 2, and I need the backing piece of this too to cover. So we're gonna cover it right here so it doesn't look ugly on the back. I don't know why I didn't add it before, but it's okay, I can add it now. There's our nice backing of it. Perfect. Like this. And put that to the side, and also add the glue right over here. And we're gonna add our 2 here. Like that. That one's also gonna go. There. And then we're gonna add our 5 right over here. No, nobody guessed it. Nobody gave the right name. Okay, and then last but not least, let's let that dry there really quick. And let's put that to the side. And let's do our class of 2025 and then add it to the first bar. glass right there. Not yet. I'll be putting it out tonight, most likely, by itself. Okay. Okay. Now come over here and we're gonna put that right there. Let me do foam tape to give the extra 3D on it. And there, it's done. This is how it looks from the side. Let's turn off this light to see if can I put a little piece of foam tape right here so I can Put that right there. And that's how the numbers light up. That's how it looks on the side. And that's all. That's your centerpiece. It's a cute little base on the bottom that allows you to stand it. Okay, can you turn it? Yes. And this is how it looks. Let me go ahead and right here, well, thank you ladies. Let me finalize this video up here so that way you guys can it's not too long for you guys to watch later on. Thank you all for watching. Again, if you didn't get the file on time, you still have time to go on my website and purchase the file. Right now it's actually on sale. After the live, it will go on regular price. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on our next Crafty Wednesday. Bye.